is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters, this is just one of those things.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. And here he is, Terence Crawford, weighing in at 140 pounds. He's 5'7" tall with a reach of 74 inches. And standing across from him, one of the greatest to ever do it, the boxing legend, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
And here, Saul Canelo Alvarez,
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terence "Bud" Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
all the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You can hear everything. Can you imagine being a fighter walking into this? We're going to see that any minute now.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Both men step back for just a moment. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Which one of these athletes is gonna be the first to get rocked? Boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little switch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Now, counter his mistakes. Make him pay.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that.
Failing to score with that right hook. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. And here he comes, finally waking up from that nap.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? And he misses with that jab. He's going to miss with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Breathe. Come on, suck it up. Suck it up. Put so much work in camp.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hand.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Nobody home with that hook. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big one. The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it. So he's back on his feet, but the judges aren't going to give him this round for sure.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make. He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Crawford is dazed.
That's it. You make him make a mistake.
And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
He's dominating him, and he's going to let him. Oh, my word.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
This fighter continues to show how much heart he's got, but the corner may have to intervene here.
Somebody can smell.
One, two, three, four, five. You still want to fight?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues? There he goes. Canelo in serious jeopardy.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Can you continue?
Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. We've never seen Canelo in this.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Give me your gloves.
So he beats the count and will continue. What bravery being shown here.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to focus. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rub it in. Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Punch, counter punch.